Hello, this is Corinne Wednesday, and this is a video that I'm making to outline further my platform as I run for president. Now, this video is brought to you by Sonic. Not really, although they should give me a few free slushies. This is the old school. This is my old Sonic hat. I'm a car hop certified. That's the Supersonic Games. Never went there, although I could have won that. Anyways, now that I'm done being Ben Shapiro and getting advertisers out of the way, I want to talk about my platform. Now, of course, I've talked about the repeal of the federal prohibition on cannabis, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about the Space Force, because this is something that in our over-bloated military budget, we could be putting people on the moon. And I'm talking soldiers. Now, I want to talk about, because people say, because most of the astronauts we're putting into space are scientists, which is fine, but that's not going to suffice, after a while. And I want to talk about the type of weapons that the Space Force will use, as funded by the government, by me, well, not by me, but as Commander-in-Chief, when I win in 2020. Check this out. First of all, if you stay till the end of this video, I'm going to announce my vice presidential running mate. But first of all, I want to talk about weapons in space. Now, hold on. In zero gravity, or as scientists call microgravity, which is basically the same thing, because there's no such thing as zero gravity, because I'm going to geek out on you for a second, but gravity is a universal force, and so there's no such thing as zero gravity. Gravity's everywhere. But anyways, there's gravity between you and this device that you're watching this video on. It's just that the force is so weak that it's not making you go, oh God, fuck! That would be high gravity. Gravity is incumbent on mass. But anyways, in space, when soldiers are fighting in space, see, there was I think it was a Russian space station. I can't think of the name right now. I'm blanking, but it was a space station that actually had a cannon attached to it, because it was during the Cold War, and so they were like, well, if we see an American space station, we might as well shoot it. But then, the military strategists didn't understand science, because if you're an astronaut out in microgravity or zero gravity, and you shoot a gun like an M4 or an AK or something like that, or even a pistol, like a Glock or something, fucking M1911. You know what happens is, I'm going to use this as an example. So this is an astronaut, and this is their head, okay? And this is their arm that's shooting a gun. And they're like, I see an enemy soldier. Oh shit, I'm spinning. It doesn't work that way. What we need to do, and by we, I mean the Space Force, is develop laser weapons, laser pistols, laser rifles, and eventually plasma pistols and plasma rifles, but that's in the future. Or directed energy weapons in some form or another. Something that doesn't create an explosion. Just ask anyone who's been an astronaut. You don't shoot a gun in space, especially if you're in a fucking space station, dude. Talk about kill everyone. Think about that for a second. So, energy weapons, laser weapons, also microwave weapons. That's actually something. Microwave weapons are, a microwave oven, how it cooks the food. The American military has uh, microwave weapons that where it's like a microwave beam where it basically heats you up, and they've used it for crowd control in the Middle East and shit like that. And it basically heats you up and it'll cook you like a microwave oven, except it's directed. So there's that. But I want to talk about, since you've been so loyal, and since I know that you're going to vote for me, I want to announce my vice presidential running mate. His name is Stephen Colbert. Now, me and Stephen had a conversation, is what I would like to say, but it never happened. And Stephen doesn't know that he's my vice presidential running mate because, when he ran for president in 2012, I thought I could one-up him. But with his statesmanship and with his experience in government office, shit, this is the age of Trump. It doesn't fucking matter anymore, dude. He is my number one best pick. Vice President, motherfucker. I just got a Facebook thing from someone. That's actually Stephen Colbert accepting my nomination for him, second party, for vice president. Fuck, who cares anymore, man? This is the thing. I'm going to run for president, and I'm going to lose. I'm already running for president. I'm 35 years old. I'm constitutionally viable. And I know I'm going to lose. But this is what I would say to you, the viewers. The voters. At this point in time, what do you stand to lose? This is the Ashley Corinne, also known as Corinne Wednesday. Peacing out. Corinne Wednesday 2020 hashtag. Tell your friends, get the vote out, and fuck the system.